Hello, hello, hello. It is Donna Davis Bell from Inspired to Create Facebook group and Shiny Treasure Designs Etsy shop and Instagram and also on YouTube. And I have for you today this beautiful journal. Now this one is one that I made for my aunt. I hadn't intended on making a video of it, but some of you have asked, so I decided I would go ahead and do it. As you can see, it's a large one, filled to the brim. And I've used a chiffon ribbon closure. It is a hardback, done with the book. And let me see if I can cover her name up, because this is a custom one that I made for her as a gift. I went into, my cousin Wanda sent me some pictures of my mom's siblings, and this is a picture of my aunt. And I took it over to Lunapic because it was aged. It was an old school photo. You know, it had the white at the bottom and the dates and all that. And I cropped it and doctored it up a little bit, cleaned it up. Then I took it over to Canva, C-A-N-V-A, and I found a background page that I liked, which was the one with the roses, because this is Shabby Chic. And I added her name at the bottom and the word blessed at the top. Framed it out with some lace and some pearls, and then added a little rosette there and a little cluster of rosettes down here. Okay, and it's on this beautiful fabric and has padding. I used felt behind the fabric for padding. Now this one is made where pages can be removed and taken out and added back in because there are photos in it. She can put her family photos and all such as that in it. This is the back cover. This is the fabric that I chose. It is a beautiful turquoise fabric with beautiful flower bouquets on it, some polka dots. It's very shabby chic. I added an old button here, vintage button there, and also on the front. And of course we have the pink chiffon ribbon that ties closed. Now let's open it up and go inside. And as you can see, I mean, it is full and so much fun. Okay, on the inside, we have this beautiful floral shabby chic paper, bridal's lace, framed out with this beautiful bridal's lace, dainty bridal's lace here. I just love this lace. Some little rosettes. And then here we have the first signature. And it is cardstock, and I have sewn down the side. I have made a little card here. Oops, I didn't rip it. Well, I did a little bit, but I'll go back with some washi and fix that. Okay, so we have the world is a happier place because of you, and it's on some coffee dyed paper. And did a little collaging on it. Added some little butterflies with some stickles in the center. Some crochet there, flowers there, and then this just sticks back down inside of there because that is a bag at the top. Okay, here I have a picture of her. I've got a pocket. I've added a couple of colorful index cards for recipes. She can write recipes on there. Okay, not sure whose kits I use because I used pages from several different kits. I will try to figure it out and go back and put the links in. I made this journal several months ago, and then a lot has happened since then with my husband's health and everything. So it's been a while. So I will go back and try to find whose it was and put it in the links. Beautiful papers, though. Love this one as well. This is just a little pocket that came with one of the kits. One of the little cigarette cards backed on coffee dyed paper, and some eyelash trim. And that goes there, and the pocket is backed onto a piece of a doily, crochet doily, little rosette. This is a napkin that I folded in half, folded this down, and then stitched a little ways up right here. Added one of my handmade flowers with some eyelash trim behind it. We have a little tag here. It says, happy, looking forward to all the good days. Has some butterflies, flowers, bow, just very, very pretty. I love the way that came out. and another little tag. And both are made to be journaled on. Okay. And those just go back down into that pocket. Some lace. There's a picture of her, a little applique, a rosette. That's her when she was a little girl. That's a side pocket. Another little card thing with a little postcard on the front, some trim, a little pocket here, and inside there I've made a little memo pad and put that down into there. And then there's a couple of some ephemera down in here. And again, I will go back and try to find out whose kits that I used and put those in there. This is from my kit here. Some collaging, and that just goes back down onto there. Some more lace. Here's this beautiful page. Some lined music paper. This cute little thing here. I think that's a tuck spot. Yeah, that's a tuck spot. Added some eyelash trim down through the slots. Just some journaling space for making lists or whatever. And there's some coffee dyed paper there. This little fabric, I love this because it pulls from this and also from this page. And this is a beautiful page. Gorgeous. Okay, another beautiful page. Some ledger. Some crocheted fabric there with a little rosette. And here, I just see how I cut this? And I cut it so that when it goes over, it has the slot right here. And I just love the way that came out. And then the blue pulls from this. Another beautiful page. And another beautiful page with a butterfly. A page from a book, plant book. And it was coffee dyed. Another coffee dyed page, lined paper with some collaging down here. More collaging. I think that's tea stained. There we have that. And all I did is backed a large index card onto some lace. I used pages from the book Caesar and Cleopatra throughout this. It's a 1930 something book. Another book page. Okay, here I have made, and I've got Velcro on it. It Velcro's closed. Opens up for large journaling. Folds down, folds up, Velcro's closed, and then this just goes back into the little pocket there. Okay. On this side, we have an accordion file folder with some ephemera. I have a journal card in there. I have one of these and one of the little cards from my digital kit, the roses, with a little fabric tab at the top. Okay, just plain journal space. Caesar and Cleopatra. Donna, get it out there. More collaging here onto this. It just says happy. Just a cute little collage thing there. With a little dangle, a butterfly. Just a cute little thing there. More tea-dyed paper. The other page from that plant book. And I just love this. Isn't that pretty? And it pulls from the rose over here. And then a little collaging at the top. I love this page. It's gorgeous. Another beautiful page. But I can't figure out if it's a vine or if it's, I'm not sure what's going on there. Some more beautiful crocheted fabric. Ledger page. Little heart at the top there. A little pocket here. And inside there I just put this little vintage image from online, and she can put her own photo in there. And I did a little collaging on the pocket there. Okay. Have a little fabric lace pocket there, and then this just opens up for journaling. Just a bunch of just that same paper, well, no, it's not the same paper, it's all different, isn't it? Just a little mini journal there, and that just will tie closed. Tie that back so that I won't forget where it goes. Alright, and that just goes back down into there. Another piece of fabric with a flower there. More of that blank music paper. It's been tea dyed or coffee dyed. More lace. Love this page. And it is a pocket. Here we have a little tuck spot where I put a little image. And let's see, what is this? A little envelope. It says, kindness and truth will be to those who devise good. It's just a book page envelope with some collaging on it. And inside there we have a little memo sheet. Put that back down in there. And a little journal card with a little bird. Oh, the bird is kind of iridescent there. It's neat. Okay. And that goes back down into there. Okay. There's the other side. It says, remember what's important. Okay, some lace. The other side of that napkin, and inside of there, this is just a picture that I took to Canva. Added a frame, a background, and it says, take time to enjoy nature's gift of beautiful flowers. And that just tucks back down into there. Another memo sheet. This is one of G. Kerr's little cascading pockets. Let's just see. Pull it, it just pulls down for journaling. And then it just pulls back up and ties closed. Okay, guess we'll go ahead and I'll go back and put that in. Alright, another pocket. This tag says it's a joy. Oops, sorry. It's a joy to share the beauty. And it's just on the back. I just left that like that. I'll go back. I could go back and add some coffee dyed paper, but I don't know. And a little postcard that was printed out. And that is a bag at the top. And that's the end of signature 1. We're going into, I think it's 2 signatures on this. On the front of this one, we have a pocket, an accordion pocket with some collaging there. A little journal card. A little matchbox flip journaling memo pad. And that goes back into there. And that goes into there. Like that. It's a bag at the top where she can store stuff. And inside of here, again, 2 little index cards for, well, there's 3, for recipes or whatever she wants to put there. A little card that I made. And it has, in here, it has a little tuck spot and a little memo notes thing. And in here we've got 2 little, got a vintage image and this little calling card type thing down into that pocket. And there's the back. It's got a little dangle on it. And that just goes down into there. Here, wanted her to know that it's a bag there, so I just put this little thing on there. This is a kit. I'll have to go back and put the link below. As I said, there's been a lot that's gone on in my life since I started this journal and printed all that out. Beautiful floral page. Here we have a tuck spot using some of the same fabric as I used for the cover, and then one of those little images, some little collaging here. We have another little card and a vintage image, and that just tucks down into there. Another tuck spot using a little rose that I cut out from a kit. Tag. Caesar and Cleopatra. This just flips open for some journaling there. Let's see if I can get that back under there. Okay, I love that page. Made a little ruffle out of some fabric and some buttons there to pull from the colors on this page. Here we have a little seed packet, and inside there a little postcard. And that just hangs over the top of this little bag at the top. Okay, that's a pocket. It says to-do list, things to do. There's several of those there. A little memo thing. Put that in there for her. A little rose. This is a beautiful page. Another beautiful page with some collaging at the bottom. A little fabric, I think it was a table runner that I cut up. Added some little rosettes along the scalloped edge. Some graph paper with a little bit of collaging at the bottom. Another beautiful page. Another beautiful page. This is fabric that came from a top. It's eyelet lace, and I love the way the flowers pulled from the flowers over here. So I like that in there. And this reminds me of something that not just one, several of her sisters would have worn. So, Caesar and Cleopatra page. Another page from that graph book. Added some lace and a little rosette at the top. Some lined children's writing paper. And a tea-dyed or coffee-dyed it, I don't remember which, and added some lace and a little floral there and a dangle. This was a vintage tablecloth that I cut up, and I just love this because it looks like, it reminds me of something that her sisters or her mom would have had in their house. So I have that in here. Caesar and Cleopatra again. Lined tea-dyed paper. Blank music paper that has been tea-dyed. Ledger paper. Made a little pocket here and added a little vintage image. And that is on a grade school page from a grade book. Caesar and Cleopatra. This is a page, you know how when you have your address labels, stick-on address labels. Save the paper behind it. I just love the way that sounds and crinkles. And I added some lace and a little dangle rosette. Another child's book page, writing tablet book page that's been tea-dyed. Parchment paper. Another page. I just love that. Love, 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 love this. Added a pocket, but this time I added up high because I did not want to cover these up. So I made a little pocket up high, and it's a book page from a Rose book. Little mini journal. Green graph paper. Little collaging. A doily. And this is the elastic band, hairband, where I've attached this one. So that's the center of that one. Lace, and you can tuck something in there if you want to. Okay, another pocket with a little postcard tucked down inside of there. And I added a green postcard with the pink because it pulls from the green and pink from this page. Another page. That parchment paper. Children's writing tablet, tea-dyed. The other side of that page, and this is not vintage, but because I have pages from that playbook from the 1930s, Caesar and Cleopatra, I have this Nicholas and Alexandra, the last imperial family of, not sure how to say that, something Russia. This was a play, and it's from 2000, but I just thought it was fun, so I just stuck that in there. And again, we have Caesar, another page from that book, Caesar and Cleopatra. Gray book page, and I trimmed this one off right here so that this shows through. the ruffle because I liked the way that looked. Added a little heart here with a little rhinestone flower and a rosette. Got a little tea-dye doily there. Ledger page. Blank music paper that has been tea-dyed, and the other side of the tea-dyed line paper. Again, Caesar and Cleopatra. Some more of that embroidery. This is just the other side of the children's writing tablet page, and I just took my punch and punched a few holes there, little flowers there. This is a flip out, and it's a pocket here, and there's a pocket at the top as well, and I think one of these goes in that pocket up there. Okay. Alright, and over in the flip out part, we have this little tuck, and inside of there we have these. And they just go back into there, and that flips closed, and we have the little flower there. Okay, and that's made out of an envelope. Okay, more of that graph paper, Caesar and Cleopatra. The other side of that, and I just love the way that it pulls with this page. I mean, isn't that gorgeous together? There. More graph paper with some collaging here. And that photo of her. Love this page with this. And here, things to remember. And I love the way the green and the pastels up here go together. And there's a pocket. I came across this, and it says Hotel de France. And it's just a receipt for a hotel. And I love that. And so I put that in there. I thought she would like that. And that is a bag at the top. More ledger paper, and it has a heart here. Collaging there. Beautiful page. Caesar and Cleopatra. Lined paper. Little tuck spot here with a little pocket. Another bag at the top. The back page, and here we just have a little journal card postcard, and it's a bag at the top and a pocket here and the back. And there you have it. There is that journal. Very, very large journal, and I hope she enjoys it. I'm going to try to get this over to her today. I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not, but I'm going to try. And let's see. It is. Let's see how wide that is. That's like quite wide. About 8 inches. 8 inches wide. It's full. Lots of stuff. But like I said, I made it so that she can take the elastic bands off and take pages in and out. Add photos, add and remove pages, and so forth. So there is that journal. Some of you had asked me to do a flip through, so there you have it. So God bless. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day. Bye-bye.